welcome. I'm going to be diving into what is NLP and how it can help you. So as always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnotherapy trainer, breakthrough coach trainer, and I train a couple of other modalities, including timeline therapy, EFT, energy, things that really help coaches support their clients to break through to the next level of success and understand themselves better. So I am regularly featured and give educational comments to places like Elle Magazine, Grazia, House Bazaar, and a couple of other places, hundreds of other places, just to be completely honest. So you may have read some of my educational comments in places like that too. So today I want to talk to you about what is NLP and how can it help you. I'm going to be nice and quick. I don't want this really to last more than 10 minutes, purely because my kids' alarm clock goes off at 7:30. And I was trying to squeeze this in before the kids get up. Eva did just pop down and say to me, "Can I watch TV until I wait till my alarm goes off?" And I said, "Okay then," which I wouldn't usually do. Distractions.com. Okay, so let's dive in. So what is NLP and how can it help you in your life? So neuro-linguistic programming is really about understanding your mind, how you think, why you think the way you think, how you behave, why you behave the way you behave, how you communicate with yourself firstly, and then the world around you. So it really helps you to understand how you operate as a person, your personality type, and it helps you to understand other people better as well. So it's broken down in 3 different sections: neuro, which is the nervous system, our mind, our human experience; 2, linguistic, which is our language and non-verbal communications and how we use them to code and what meaning we give to them; and 3, programming, which is the behavioural response that happens as a result of the neurological filters. And basically what that means is what I said earlier. It's about understanding yourself, understanding how you think, why you think the way you think, how you communicate with yourself and the world around you, and then how you behave as a response to that as well. If there's something that you're not happy with, so let's say perhaps there's a bad habit that you've got, or there's just something in life isn't right, or you're not feeling satisfied in some area of your life, or you're feeling anxious or a bit unresourceful, then neuro-linguistic programming can really help you, because when you understand yourself and the way you think and the way you behave and the way you communicate, you're able to make changes, or even just have an awareness of the things that you're doing to be able to make them changes. Okay, so in other words, neuro-linguistic programming, I nearly said programming. Neuro-linguistic programming is really the dynamics between the mind and the language and how their interaction affects our body and behaviour. Now, I do have some notes here just to make sure that I don't go off on too much of a tangent. But John Grinder and Richard Bandler were the 2 guys who created neuro-linguistic programming. John Grinder would say it was the science of personal excellence, and Richard Bandler said it's an attitude and a methodology that leaves behind a trail of techniques. Now, I would say it's like common sense on steroids, because that's really what it is. It's just about understanding yourself and being able to understand the way you think and why you think the way you think. And that's really it. So we have just completed our NLP practitioner and breakthrough coaching course, and then yesterday we did our live timeline therapy course, and I just certified a bunch of people through the course who did incredible, and it was so much fun. So we start with online content, and then we move into some live training as well within our practitioner course. The next one now isn't until September, but you can register now and get started, complete. There's plenty of online stuff to complete before September, and then we complete and fully finish it with the live sessions in September. We do also have live replays. Now, I have popped a link in the description above to the live replays, and that's a really good way to kind of get your toe in the water, understand a bit more about NLP. If you're already coaching, it'll really help you to be able to understand it and perhaps implement some of it as well. And it just gives you all of the replays that we ran for 3 years. So it is a really good offer, and I've popped the link. If you've got any questions about it, just let me know. So I asked some of our students, how would you describe NLP? And this is what the response is. So Elizabeth said, life-changing. We get that a lot. Everyone says it's life-changing, but life-changing is so relative. It means something different to every single person. Leanne said, it's absolutely incredible. It's just fascinating seeing what's possible and how it can change your life so much. And Jennifer said, I personally feel like it's a must-have toolkit. Jennifer actually recently commented, I think it was 2 days ago, on a post that I put out, and she said as well, it was life-changing. So it is really transformational because it just helps you not only for yourself personally, but then you can also use it to coach other people and support other people using neuro-linguistic programming as well. So what is an NLP coach? Now, an NLP coach can use all of these tools and techniques to help. I'm really sorry if you can hear my dog. He's like rubbing up against something. I can't go and move him. So an NLP coach will use all of these tools and techniques to help somebody understand themselves better and then make the changes if they want to too. So the kinds of things that somebody would go and see an NLP coach for are things like phobias. So a phobia of flying, phobia of spiders, phobia of heights, or going on boats, speaking in public, things like this, driving on the motorway. We've worked on that quite a lot. Perhaps if somebody has limiting beliefs, so they want to remove some limiting beliefs that are holding them back, perhaps around business, success, or money mindset. They found that there's a certain point that they're getting to and then they're not able to move further forward from there. Maybe they're unsatisfied in life. So if somebody's feeling a dissatisfaction in life, neuro-linguistic programming can help guide the client through this and make the changes necessary. If somebody needs help with motivation, so it could be that they need help with motivation to do something, it could be towards something, going to the gym, weight loss, something like that. It could be procrastination, so they're procrastinating over doing something and they're not taking action. It could be to stop bad habits. Okay, I'm going to have to go and move the dog. Just give me 1 second. Okay, we'll see how it goes. As soon as I brought it away, it's gone back, hasn't it? Right. So if somebody has got bad habits, so bad habits such as checking your phone too often, checking social media too often, like an addiction to digital or an addiction to working, that's been a common one as well, checking emails, checking social media, snacking, drinking, fizzy pop, that's been a really common one as well. Things like nail biting or picking hairs, which are really common habits that people have. If somebody wanted to change the way they think about themselves, so let's say somebody has a perception of themselves that's, excuse me, a perception of themselves that's not supporting them to get the things that they want in life or feel the way that they want to feel in life. Then you could use neuro-linguistic programming to help somebody change the perception of themselves and perhaps release any limiting beliefs that they're holding on to that may be causing them to feel that way. If somebody's having trouble with sleeping, so you can see that there's loads of things that people can use to help with changing the way that they feel, changing the experiences that they're having, and an NLP coach can help with all of these things and so much more. Releasing negative emotions, releasing trauma from the past, gaining more confidence, releasing internal conflicts, releasing external conflicts. So we've had some really common ones where people have been having conflicts towards other people or towards people that they're close within their lives and they don't want to feel that way. So there's so many reasons why it's powerful to use and learn neuro-linguistic programming and why it's powerful to be able to see an NLP coach as well. Not just as a one-off, you can see an NLP coach as a one-off, but also for ongoing coaching as well. So a question I also get, which I just want to touch on before we finish up, is why would someone go and see an NLP coach rather than just a life coach? Now the difference is here, I get a lot of life coaches on my course who have done a life coaching qualification, but then they've realised that they need extra tools and techniques to be able to go a little bit deeper with their clients to make significant change and longer lasting change at a subconscious level. And that kind of answers the question really. Life coaching is brilliant, but it only gives you very basic tools and techniques. When you use neuro-linguistic programming and coaching together, which is what I teach, you're able to support a client with coaching and with goals, but then you're also able to unpick and understand at the subconscious level why somebody may not be achieving the goals that they want to achieve, and then also remove them things as well. I would describe it like if you think about a weed in the garden. Basic life coaching is basically just snipping the top of the weeds and you're not necessarily getting to the root cause of the problem. When you use NLP with that, what you're doing is you're using tools and techniques to help you get to the root cause of the problem and pull it all out so that you're fully removing the problem. So it's long lasting. So if you're just doing surface level work with life coaching, you may not have long lasting results. Whereas when you use NLP, you're getting lifetime results. So amongst the noise and the dogs and the kids, my battery is now also going to go too. And this is life, right? So as always, I'm Rebecca Lockwood, your neuro-linguistic programming trainer, hypnotherapy trainer, breakthrough coach trainer. I can hear a child coming down the steps, and I'm also going to leave it there. So if you want to hear more about doing some NLP training, you can pop us a message if you've got any questions. I've popped a link to our replay offer, which I would highly recommend that you check out. And if you've got any questions about it, just let us know. Have an amazing day, and I will be live with you again next Monday. I promise. Okay, see you soon.